Yo, it's been a while. It's been several minutes since I've posted on YouTube. Life's been busy, random jobs here and there. I've gotten to travel a little bit, just kind of in North America. I'm pretty grateful for it, but I'm like happy to kind of just be chilling out right now. But since I've been traveling a lot, I've sort of developed like a little bit of a kit. I don't really like packing too much gear. Here is a list of the tech products that I've been using as I've been traveling around this summer. These things, I will leave them all in the description down below. So let's start off with the first thing, a charging brick. It is a 100-watt 4-port charging brick by Ugreen. It eliminates a lot of like extra charging bricks and things that you have to bring around. The MacBook Pro charging brick is just like massive. It's just, the cable's super long. So I paired it with like just like a longer USB-C charging cable. And then at the very top here, you can charge it at 100 watts, which is perfect for charging the MacBook Pro and sort of like any other products. I mean, I still have to bring all the cables and everything, but yeah, you can charge your phone, you can charge your laptop, you can charge your camera. While we are talking about small, efficient things, I want to talk about my SSD. So this right here is the Crucial X10 Pro, and this thing is very fast. I think when I first got it, when it has like nothing on it, it can get up to like almost 2000 megabytes per second, which is like super fast. It's almost like an internal SSD type fast. And it's also a 2 terabyte SSD, and I got it on sale. It was only like, I think it was under $200, which is like pretty good for 2 terabytes. I'm able to sort of always have like multiple projects on this thing and not have to worry about storage. So you can get yourself a good travel backpack. Anything from PGY Tech is really good. I have the Ulanzi backpack, and it does work really well too, but sometimes it can be just like too much camera backpack. Like there's really only storage space for camera stuff. You just end up taking too much, and then you just have this giant backpack and you're like, oh, I'm not even gonna use half the thing. So if you're really trying to like limit yourself, I highly recommend the Brevity backpack. You know, they're a good size and they're also really discreet. Like I showed my one friend when I zipped it open and showed him that I had camera stuff in there. He was like, whoa, I didn't even realize that was a camera backpack. And I'm like, exactly. There's a compartment on the top where you can put clothes and, you know, any sort of accessories that you need. There's just enough space in the camera compartment where you can just put your camera and then you can put your necessities kind of around it. And also this backpack stands up. It has like a little sleeve where you can put your passport or wallet. It's kind of helped me sort of like keep my kit small. So getting into something a little more fun. So I actually recently picked up a Steam Deck. It's such an incredible piece of technology. I know it has nothing to do with filmmaking or photography or anything, but when there's moments in between working or like you're traveling, having something rather than like social media or like going on YouTube on my laptop, wasting hours just watching content, it's just nice to be able to kind of plug into a game. The ergonomics on the Steam Deck just fit my hand really well. I got the OLED version, so like the screen is nice and bright. I'm playing through Valheim right now, solo, and I know I'm a little bit late to the game, but it's fun just kind of running around in the forest and chopping down wood and building a house. So now getting back onto sort of like filmmaking type stuff, really highly recommend getting yourself a good 24-70. Like I've always had the Sigma 24-70, but I've used the Tamron 28-75. That one works really well. I know Sigma has a new 24-70, which I am very tempted to get. It's nice to have a lens that kind of does it all. Autofocus is great. You're kind of covering all the focal lengths and you don't have to worry about bringing multiple lenses with you while you travel. If you are a content creator that does like vlogs or you talk to the camera a lot, I would highly recommend a compact light. So there's 2 lights that I would recommend. So the first light that I would recommend, the Godox TL30. So this is a good light. It's so small and like the functions are endless. Like you can create so many fun combinations, but the battery sucks. Like it doesn't last very long. I've been using it for like 10 minutes. It's already gone down 1 bar. But you know, if you need like a good light that you can just pack into like a water bottle compartment, I would recommend this light. I would, especially because you can charge it via USB-C. If you want something more powerful, I would recommend the June Molis. This light is so small, but so powerful, and it comes with like its own little soft gel, softens up the light and everything. And yeah, it's great. It has all the functions that this one has. Both of these lights you can control using your phone. So that's kind of nice to have. This one is more of an investment, a really expensive investment for you, or it can be less expensive an investment, but it kind of depends where your budget is. And that's just a good, solid wireless mic. So Rode was actually kind enough to send me out Rode Wireless Pro. This thing's incredible. This thing comes with 2 wireless microphones and 1 receiver. Both of the microphones can do internal recording. They can do 32-bit float, just the best. You don't have to worry about peaking or any of that. Yeah, it's just it's a really small package that, you know, comes with a lot of power. So this is actually a product that I have been using more recently because I do go to a lot of dance events, and these events are usually pretty loud. And if you're sitting there filming or you're doing any sort of like media and you have to be close to like, you know, the speakers. After a few hours, your ears are gonna start ringing. I actually picked up the Loop earplugs and I got them on the Amazon day sale, so they were like 40% off or something like that. These things are essentially like earplugs, but they're more aesthetic. They don't really stick out of your ear, and they actually are supposed to sort of filter out sounds that are damaging to your ear. Rather than just sort of like plug your ears, they're more of a filter. I've gone to so many events where I've just like put my AirPods in my ears and then use that as like earplugs. And while that works, it's kind of like, I feel weird doing that. So I ended up picking up these earplugs because if you're on like a plane or a train or you're at an event and you just need to sort of like tune out a lot of the noise going on, if you just need to relax, yeah, it's just nice to have a good solid set of earplugs. Yeah, that's kind of it for now. Like there's so many other little things I could talk about, but those are the sort of like products that actually stand out to me a lot because I find that I use them all the time. I bring them everywhere with me. I feel like every time I go out and I bring my gear, like I have to have these things because they just sort of help me do my job better and help me get through the day a little bit easier. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping to talk more about like dance stuff because that's kind of my life. You know, I want to talk more about what's going on in my life and not just like general photography stuff. So if you're interested in filmmaking in the world of event, dance, videography, or even just filming people, like learning how to film movement, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit that like button as well. Like it helps me out a lot. I will catch you guys in the next one.